All right, so the quarter jump squat, all that is we're gonna just do a jump squat, but we're really gonna emphasize kind of that bottom range of motion. So whatever your squat stance is, go down to your squat, and then you're just kind of working through this range of motion here. Nothing crazy about that. One of the main differences in terms of a training effect is the main way to progress that, like with most other exercises we do, is going to be through adding more weight to the bar. But if your goal is a little bit more speed oriented, or you're just really trying to focus on developing a faster peak muscle contraction from that bottom position, then we kind of play velocity variables a little bit. So what that would look like, instead of just piling more weight on the bar, is when we kind of like jump up, what you're going to do is you're going to kind of like tuck your knees up into your chest, and then you're going to stomp them down. So instead of just doing these regular jump squats, you're going to pull your knees up and come down like that. So what that does is that delivers a much higher peak force into the ground at those specific joint angles. You can still load that, but the way to progress kind of like that more velocity focused version of that is you're trying to jump up a little bit higher, trying to pull your knees up higher before you come back down to the ground with it. So if you decide to do like the more velocity based version of that, where you're kind of stomping your feet down into the ground, you don't have to, if you decide to progress that way, you don't have to do all of your reps like that. You don't have to go, oh, okay, like I've been doing it where all my reps were. I just try to pull them up like an extra inch off the ground, then I'm doing the next step in progression, I'm gonna do like 2 inches. What you can do is you can just do, instead of doing that, you can just do like 5 regular ones, and then do like one where you pull your knees up pretty high, stomp them down into the ground, and then kind of do like this 5-to-1 ratio, and then next time you can do like a 4-to-1 ratio where you can do like 5 and 2, 5 and 2 kind of deal. So that's usually like a little bit better way to progress it. It's a little bit easier to track and measure it that way. So anyways, that's all it is for that exercise. Pretty straightforward. Let me know if you've got any questions, and I'll get back to you.